Alright, g'day. Welcome everyone. How is everybody doing on this fine Wednesday, well, afternoon for me. I'm assuming it's probably closer to Wednesday morning, where most of you guys are, given that I'm in Australia and we're head of pretty much everywhere in the world. So anyway, welcome everyone. We have got another set of Alliance War videos here in Puzzle Combat with me, Governor. This time around we've got the Pirate Horde facing off against the Alliance Zone 51. They are a French alliance, I believe. Yep, French alliance that have come up through the ranks recently and sort of seem to have cemented themselves a little bit into a top 10 region of alliance, so that's pretty awesome for them. War scores wise, we are 5-9-7-9 versus their 5-0-6-1. The last time we faced against these guys, it was pretty close. It only came down to, I think, 200 points difference between the two alliances. This time round, it does look like it's going to be a little bit more of a score differential, with them having 7 additional flags at this stage, so we can sort of equivalent put them at about 5-4, 5-5 region. So that gives us a little bit of a head start at the moment. So, yeah, just a bit of a different war. So we do have, as I said, 30v30. They are running blue tanks. We are still running our yellows, so that's pretty much the summary of where everything is at. So with all of the niceties said and done, I'm going to launch into some of these attacks. So, as mentioned, we've got 23 flags left. There are more than 23 teams on the battlefield still, so I will be taking out all of these pesky double reviving teams. So we've got blue and, not Reptile, Max. That's a mouthful. And then there's one other one around somewhere as well, Aura up there. So we'll pick up those 3, and then after that we'll go for some of these other nastier defense teams that are running around. So all the ones will have at least one reviver in them, and we can go from there. So what do we got? We got a 4486, a 4778, and then our last double reviver is a 4774. All right, so we'll pick up Aura and Max to start ourselves off, and then we will move into some of the other teams after that. So, teams will be pretty similar to previous editions. Apologies about that. I'm sort of one of those guys that is, if it's not broke, don't fix it. And unfortunately, the meta in Puzzle Combat hasn't really changed much in the last, going on 6 months, really. That most alliances are running with blue tanks, so yeah, we've sort of just allowed me to refine a lot of my teams, get them to a consistent point, and then, yeah, just repeat them, really. Alright, first attack. Let's go. Alright, so a nice little green cascade or match to start ourselves off, and we will I could pop it, but I'm going to wait a turn, I think, and just see what I can get to flow in tiles-wise. If I do this move first. Alright, there we go. So again, hold it off another turn, just grab the red tiles, and I think now we're going to pop the grenade, but I'll do it using this match up here, I think, just to get maximum cascade in out of the tiles that we're going to move, because it also gets me that purple cascade too. Hold one turn just on the tiles, just to wait for these two to fire, and just so I had Blunderbuss ready to go as well. So hopefully we can get rid of Krampus, there we go, and now I can use the rest of my buffs as well. Alright, so we've got Mortis in a revived state, so it's not too concerning at this stage. Might get a little more concerning if we get consecutive revives out of him, but for now, not worried yet. Alright, so wait for Ksenia to revive someone. No one. And we'll pick up red tiles. Alright, so Mortis is back. Fortunately, no sign of Krampus, which is good. So we'll just pick up those last couple tiles. to charge up Emma's again, and we should be pretty well done and done then. Big cascade, just taking a bit of time. Yep. Mortis revive. Right. 2. See if we can get a third. 3. Alright, how far is this gonna go? Three times. 3 revives, so 4 times in total, because we had one earlier in the battle. But that's right. Not too damaging this time around. Alright, Aura next. So we'll just go with pretty much the same team. So we've got second Blunderbuss here. So we're going to use... Yep, Ksenia number 2, Blunderbuss number 2, White number 2, and then Mortis, and then Emma number 3, wherever she is. There she is. Alright, so we give dodge accuracy gun here, more damage there. And then speed, fire out, stop it. Speed crits for the 2 reds. Alright, let's kick ourselves off and get going with number 2 then. Bum, 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 bum. Nice little double matchy match there. Got rid of a lot of tiles. Finish hopefully charging up my reds, and then we're just going to start picking up the last of the greens we need. That should, ooh, not quite. I was going to say that should be enough, but it wasn't. Not quite. There we go. So get Mortis going first. Managed to miss or evade. Not ideal. More stuff that's a bit unideal. Alright, we'll just hold off one turn because Krampus is about to fire. Oop, didn't get a chance. Alright. Blunderbuss, Wyatt, red tiles, done. 2 from 2. Let's go. Alright, where was our third reviving team? Double reviving. Blue, there it is. Alright, may as well just keep going with the Blunderbuss show. So we've got third Blunderbuss, third Ksenia, somewhere in here. She is. 2 sets of War Chest and a booster. War Chest and War Chest. Oh my goodness, no, don't do that. Far out. Wanted to do something very different to what I ended up doing. Alright, there we go. So, a couple blue times this time rather than greens. Can't have too much of reliance on green tiles. So we got green tiles. Alright, we'll pick up the blues next. Keep going with lots of blue tiles. Almost enough to kill him. Not quite, though. Let's grab as much of a cascade there as we can, but not quite enough yet, so have to kill him off the old-fashioned way with some direct tiles. Reds. Blues. I'm probably going to end up getting silenced now that I've... Oh, no. It's a little bit lucky. Alright, so we'll get Blunderbuss and booster charged and fired, and now we can double tap the war chests and watch as the entire team basically melted. And now we just need to recharge. So the great thing about this combo of Ksenia and booster is both of them actually provide passive charge generation to their allies. So Booster does it via her minions. Each minion gives 6% charge, and Ksenia does it via that 14% charge every turn. So in total, between the two of them, when they're both running, I'm able to give my heroes 20% charge every turn, which is very handy because it means that basically every 5 turns, whether I get tiles or I don't get tiles, I'm going to have everyone charged up ready to go again, which is very, very helpful. So that's us so far. 3 from 3 means we are into the single reviving team, so fingers crossed, touch wood, all of the difficult teams that now are knocked over and we can just get on with a little bit less stress. So if there are anyone watching and they've got any suggestions about who we attack, especially if there's anyone in chat or whatever from Zone 51, I know I passed the video along to a couple of them. Major Fab was one of them, so might hit him and see where we go. Reptile's another one I've talked to a bit, so maybe him. Let's just have a bit of a look around and see what we got. Couple less optimal tanks. So with blue, kind of the best option available is Tremor. If you can't use Tremor, then Panzer is probably the next best option. Anastasia is probably the best option of the vanilla heroes, but a healer isn't really ideal as a tank unless you're able to really support her quite well. So, alright, we might just keep going, I guess. So we'll grab Deuce next. Let's go yellows then. So we got 8-bit Cooper, Giselle, and then a pair of greenies as well to go with it. So we've got Mayo Vanaya and another Wyatt. It's Wyatt Central. Speed gun, dodge gun, and the yellows are applied correctly. Alright. So mix things up again. We're after some yellow tiles. Got greens. Not too bad, really. Be nice if there was a red tile in here, to be honest. Might see if we can manufacture. There we go. Then we'll just grab the green diamond. Pop it straight away. Which gets Maya Vanaya charged and ready to go. Now we'll just cascade as many tiles onto the left side as we can while they're under... Ooh. It's playing too fast. I thought we still had Maya Vanaya's ailment up, but obviously he withstood it. Thanks to that Ragnarok Vantage. Oh no, to his support. It's his talent, sorry. Alright. I guess let's just regroup. Start again. Bring some green tiles up to a nice matchable position. Yellow on the cascade. 8-bit. Sorry, white. Maya on the right-hand side this time, seeing as they're the ones that have got their charge up. We'll just drop a bit of damage on Terminus. And then now we can just watch as the Mindless Attack, or Insanity as it is called now, takes over, and Thrasher and Emma both hurt themselves in confusion. And we'll just finish off with 8-bit. No, not quite. Revive from Thrasher, so we're 1 revive here. There we go. We get a second. Nope, there we go. Alright. So far so good. 4 from 4. We are off to a pretty good start, I would say. Alright, let's pick up Reptile next, seeing as he was one of the first guys in Zone 51 that reached out to me to say hello. So we may as well return the favour by saying hello back in a rather, hopefully, forceful way. Quite happy with this setup. Maybe we should go with this. Oops. Rudolph and Scarlet. What's her speed at? 48 average. 43 average, so we'll just go speed guns on both. We want speed gun on Tamika. and then dodge and dodge accuracy. Might as well throw a couple emblems in here. Reptile. Whoops. Alright. Hit the back button on accident. Thank you, Robert. Thank you for the good luck wishes. We just rebuild that team. There we go, those two, and then Tamika, Ox, and Wyatt. I just need to reallocate all those weapons. There you go. Alright. So intentionally using Tamika here on a team that's packed full of AoE hitters. So we've actually got, I think, all of them are hit 3 or hit 4. In the case of Terminus, it's a bit of an unknown how many he's going to hit. So by sticking Tamika in the middle there, it pretty much guarantees that should any of the hit 3s fire, they're going to hit some shields, riposte shields of some description. So we'll just get... should we do it now or wait for Talon? No, we'll do it now. So we'll get Rudolph's buff going and then fire away with Scarlet, just so we've got some damage popping in every turn. Go, 275 damage straight off the bat. And we'll repeat that again this turn, 230. I do want to get rid of Face Off, so we'll get rid of him now. Bit more damage. Not quite as much though, or actually it was the same amount. So you would have noticed there that Talon was actually getting less damage compared to all of the other ones. And that was simply because Talon dodged the original application of Rudolph's effect. Not getting much luck out of Tamika at the moment. You can just pause your firing for a second, mate. There we go. Heal up. Let's just send the red tiles. Alright, there we go. One turn too late, seriously? Did this whole spiel about how great Tamika was going to be against these enemies and how I specially chose her, and then I don't even get to fire her once. Just classic. Typical is what it is. Typical rather than classic. Alright, just get rid of the healing just to put that on pause. Now we just need one more hit in there. There you go. That'll do. Now we've just got Vincent to go. So we'll just try to match up a couple of tiles into nicer positions. So we'll just grab the red tiles on the left here. Trigger a cascade of purples. And that should just about get us over the line now. Almost. Might need Rudolph. There we go. Rudolph can finish it. No, a revive. Oh, well that makes things interesting. 2 revives. There we go. Stopped at 2 revives. Alright. 5 from 5. 5 from 5. Alright, we got 1 to go. So, I would like to hit Major Fab, but unfortunately it's probably not the best thing for the team at this stage, so apologies, Major. Probably rejoicing when he watches it back later that he's not going to get whacked. Ragnar doesn't have a reviver, so we're going to pass on him for now. No point there. Vine's half dead. I guess it's between ZMC and 888 chat. That's probably the stronger core. Or Tom? What's Tom got? No, I'll pass on him at the moment. I just got it. So, just for a bit of context, so obviously I'm one of the more developed and more complete rosters in the Horde at the moment. So what I tend to do is I will always pick up all of the double revivers that are available. So those are the enemies that have got 2 sets of these revivers, be it Terminus, Ksenia, or a combination of the two. And then after that, we go after all of the ones that have got a single reviver, and we sort of pick some of the strongest enemies that are available. So that's why I'm sort of looking at the teams with revivers that are available, and we're pretty much looking for which one's going to be the nastiest one of the 3, and I'm thinking it's probably going to be ZMC. But 888 chat does have Tremor. We might go with 888 chat just because Tremor's a bit nastier than what's his face. So, what are we going to do with this team? Going to be a green stack again, so we've got Wyatt and Hairwear and Melter. And then do we want to use purples? Or reds maybe. I'll go red. Go Jacosta and Brock. Should give me a little bit of variety. So speed crit, dodge here, straight up dodge there, speed there. And I think we are in pretty good shape to hit that fight button. Final flag. Let's see how this goes. Little bit of luck. Finished ourselves off with 6 from 6. Not the most ideal starting board. This green match at the bottom here is probably about the best option I've got available at the moment. So we'll pick it at the moment, and then I'm just going to try to get reds into nice positions and hopefully bring a green up this way, but it's not really looking too promising. Tremor's going to fire. Unfortunate, but not much I can do. But I can bring this green up to a nice spot to match it, and also get a great little red match going. We'll use Brock straight up, and I'm going to hold on to Jacosta for probably 1 turn, just to see what Maya does, but on the other hand, I don't want to risk it in case she gets hit there and hit here as well. Hence that change of mind. It was close to getting hit. Grab this yellow match down because it'll get me the red on a cascade onto Maya. Hopefully... Oh, so close. I'd gotten 2 crits that would have killed her. But we didn't get a second crit, so only the one. Alright, we'll get rid of those ailments. I say, should have gotten rid of them. Alright, alright. Green tiles. There we go, there's some green. So we'll finally get to use a green hero. We'll put the charge block probably on the left. Quiet, charge block, and then Melter. And then steal all of their healing. Oops. Just need to pick up Ksenia, and then I can focus on the left. Crit. Alright, we'll just start this all over again, I think. Pretty much. Oh my goodness. Alright. Right, well, let's just take this from the top. Start again. We're pretty much back where we began this whole fight, with Tremor back in action. So we'll heal, stop all of them from firing, steal all of their healing next, and then hopefully pick up some tiles onto Ksenia would be nice. just in case anyone is listening from SGG or whatever that can send me some nice board luck my way at the moment, because I'm in a bit of a rut. Reds. And then Coyote's going to heal her anyway. Just going around in circles at this stage. Too much passivity. The only upside to this at the moment is that his Ksenia seems to be just about as broken as mine's been recently. And that really is the only upside going for me at this stage, because, yeah, as much as Ksenia is charging and firing, not getting any revives out of it, which is good. And when she does revive, I'm sort of able to survive it. Alright, Ksenia done, finally. Finally! So, now we just need to focus on finishing the job. We should be able to pick up Jackie in a second, once I get another red tile in. I'll just take the green tiles. 5 minutes left. Oh my goodness, ran around in circles. I really need another hitter in this team. Alright, speedy, 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 let's go. Red tiles. Red tiles again. Whoop. And then finish it off. There we go. Finally. Phew. Got a little bit worried in there when wasn't able to make much headway, but fortunately, not a huge amount out of the reviving side of things. So that is a 6 from 6 from me. So I'm pretty stoked with that. Been a little bit since I've managed to get the 300 plus score. So there you can see we got double reviver, double reviver, double reviver in Max, Aura, and Blue. Picked up Deuce and Reptile, and then finished off with triple 8 chat. Quad 8 chat, and that was probably the longest of the fight. So there's me there, 316 points, top of the Horde, top of the battlefield at this stage. But there is still room for me to get knocked off my perch by both Pirates and the ZFD1 guys. So yeah, hopefully we can continue on in this vein and we'll finish up with the win. But there's still some pretty decent hits coming yet from ZFD51. So it could still very much swing back around. So yeah, some war flag points. What do we get? Food 9. We'll take that. So yeah, what else is going on in puzzle combat? I guess we've got a little bit of time left that I can kill. So we've got this Mechanoid menace that's just spawned in. So the Mechanoid menace is an alliance-wide event, I guess. It's got 2 leaderboards to it. So you've got both the alliance leaderboard, so you've got the individual leaderboard. So the individual leaderboard is obviously where you as an individual are ranked against every other player based on your scores. And then you've also got the alliance one, which is where all the members of your alliance, their scores are tallied up together. And then that goes to a net score for your alliance, where you get ranked against the other alliances. So yeah, the rewards aren't too amazing. And the real difference is 10 emblems between the 2 tiers, between getting top 10 and top 50, which is usually the 2 brackets we sit in. Global Empire, I think, has taken out this event just about every time. I think Uprising might have gotten 1 victory, but pretty much all the time it's taken out by TGE, and the rest of us are fighting over the 2 through 10 and 11 through 50, at least at the top anyway. The player rewards, again, they're not fantastic. Coming in number 1 nets you 2 5-star PMs, which it's better than nothing, but comparing it to things like the challenge events, it's quite a low yield. of promotion materials. Also get 300 coins, bunch of 4-star PMs, some battle items, and then some trainers as well. So yeah, not too shabby overall, but it's 4 days. You've got to do a total of 30 stages. So you've got 8, which is 3-star restricted. You've got 10 then, which are 4-star restricted, and then you've got 12 there, which are open season for whatever level heroes you want. So that's just spawned in, and I think our raid tournament has also refreshed, which is good. Got some chests, so we may as well do a little bit of the raid tournament hit. So it is a 5-star buff booster tournament, meaning that every buff you manage to give gives you plus 20% attack, which means that you can scale that up quite quickly and come out with some pretty stupendous scores. So I'll do a full review of all of the raid tournament stuff, an overview of it, probably on the weekend when I do my normal raid tournament stream, but yeah, may as well do a couple of the hits now, seeing as I'm going to do them anyway. So we've got Giselle and Coop all subbing now. Speed done there. So this here is pretty much the maximum attack points that I've managed to come up with in terms of the buffs and stuff. So I get 2 from Ksenia, 1 from Blunderbuss, 1 from Brock, and 1 from Giselle. Blunderbuss's one specifically gives plus 195% attack, and Brock gives plus 180 attack. And then you've got 2, 3, 4, 5, so plus 100% attack, which when you apply it to Cooper, who has insanely high attack stat anyway, so in fight he has a base attack of 1000, or just over 1000 attack, it means that I've managed to ratchet his attack stat all the way up to about 4,500 attack points. Which is absolutely stupidly high. Yeah, he can deal out a lot of damage in one single shot, and it does make it a little bit easy at times. So we'll just grab some of the buffs ready to go, get some more, and now we just need Cooper. So what it means is you can see there the crit damage for 1,500 damage. So still got one more buff to come in from Giselle, but you can see there that it's plus 3,213 attack, which means that he deals out a lot of damage. Oh, didn't get any hits there. So fire those 2 and hopefully have someone still standing for... Oh, never mind. I was going to show you how much damage Cooper can kick out, but didn't need to. Maybe the next one. Sledge, again. I already fought her early in the fight. Where do we go? Oops, Drogaya. There you go, Sledge 006. Faced earlier. Yesterday, I think. I did lose one fight. I ended up timing it out. I had a, that worked. Boss walked in. Usual story. Couldn't finish the attack, ran out of time, and got A0. Which is a little bit annoying. Ruins my potential chances for a top 10, top 100 leaderboard finish, but yeah, it shouldn't affect my overall score in terms of top 1% or anything like that. Shouldn't. Famous last words, though. My defense has been absolutely wrecked, though. I think first day it was a solid E grade. Second day, solid E grade. Third day, for somehow it's managed to claw its way up to C grade, but I have absolutely no idea how, given that the treatment it got earlier in the fights. And this should pretty much get me my maximum attack stat. There we go. Alright, let's get max attack, and hopefully have someone alive so Cooper can whack him. Alright, so watch just how much damage we managed to apply here. So we've got, there we go, 3,433 added on to 1,103 attack, so 4,536 attack stat net, going on to a guy with less than 50% health, and I dealt 1,498 health damage, which is pretty much enough to one-shot just about anyone. So, yeah, buff booster is very, very broken if you manage to get a little bit of buffs running. Yeah, you can see it's not really troubling me too much, these fights, as we go through them. Sorry, Sledge. Zen Dragon from Pale Horse. Alright. Guess we just keep rolling. Yellow tiles, just get a bit of a cascade moving. We'll just grab the reds with the blue cascade. Hopefully get... Nope. Hopefully it was going to get a yellow tile to come in, but we didn't quite get there. So we'll just take the purples. Still hope for that yellow tile. There you go. So we'll get the yellow tile. This yellow tile here is the one I'm going to match in the end. So we're going to do it, and we'll also get this one to come up. So we're going to do it by popping that there, which gets me the match 4 across. So I'm always looking for ways that I can get my tiles to match on a cascade rather than on a single input match, because it just ends up doing a lot more damage. And now we'll just see Cooper do his thing again. Not quite all of them because we're missing the one from Ksenia, but not to worry. We still managed to do 1,343 damage. And bearing in mind that that's also without 8 bits extra defense down. Might switch it up and go with the double emmers. Yep. So we do lose 1 buff in the tally by taking out Giselle, but we do gain strong color advantage onto Tremor. And I say advantage, but it's quite loose because if I don't get any green tiles, it's not much of an advantage. You can see me just struggling to get green tiles in. Double fire on Tremor, I'll tell you what. What is going on? Need a lot of reds. I need a lot of reds quickly. Alright, we got rid of Mare at least. That's something. Got rid of a lot of damage, actually. Please come back. Nope, not back. Now we just wait for Mare and Roma to revive. If not from Ksenia, then from Terminus when he fires in the next turn. Okay, Mare's back. I don't think I can get rid of her. No. Close, but not quite. Which is quite annoying then, because just lost all that charge I built up. Are you kidding me? That doesn't kill her. Round and round in circles. Like a teddy bear. Alright. Try killing Mare again. Now it's Ksenia v Ksenia, so who can charge first? Please don't be broken today. Not broken. There you go. So now we just need some red tiles or some green tiles, and we should be able to finish this off in a little bit of style. 1, 2, pop goes the weasel, bada bada boom. That was close. Alright. GG's, Eddie. GG's. Alright, last flag for today. Teflon, alright. Hopefully we get a little bit of sweet revenge here, because Teflon was the one that gave me an E-grade on day 1. In fact, he was the only person that hit me in the entirety of day 1, and his one attack was enough to leave me with E-grade for, effectively, 2 days of the tournament. So, hopefully we get a little bit of revenge here, but not going to work without green tiles. No green tiles. Green tiles. And they miss. Alright. What's next? Green tiles. Let's try that again. And they missed again! Oh dear! Alright, well we got rid of him at least, eventually. Oh, you're kidding. A revive. No. No, that's crap. Probably not necessarily the smartest series of moves there, but I did really want to get rid of Ksenia before she had a chance to fire again. And I'm hoping now that I can get my Ksenia no! Oh, of course. Ah! Oh well, no green tiles doesn't really help things, so yeah. Too bad. Alright, what do we get? What raid 2 are we in? Platinum? Eh, doesn't matter. Doesn't make much of a difference anyway. Ooh, yay! Alright, I don't really have much else to say. No one else is chiming in, so I've sort of just been having a little monologue with myself. Yeah, so closening up, 48 minutes left, 12 flags versus 15, so it is starting to pile in now. Yeah, well, they're all online attacking. Yeah, that's pretty much it though. So, nobody had any questions, so nothing to answer this time round. But yeah, if you guys do have any questions about anything Puzzles Combat or Empires and Puzzles related, feel free to sing out. Let me know in the comments or in chat or whatever. And yeah, always happy to answer any questions that you guys might have. More than happy to do that. But that's all I've really got for this video, so I will bid you all farewell and wish you all good luck with the last bit of your wars and also with the Mechanoid menace. So yeah, until then though, stay safe and have fun and happy gaming. Bye!